Should you jump on the latest TikTok trend, or should you focus on creating content that works forever? One grows fast, the other lasts longer, but which one is right for your business? Today we are breaking down evergreen versus trendy content, the pros, the cons, and how to actually use both to grow your business online without wasting time. Hey there, I'm Alexandra, a social media marketing manager and your guide to promote your business online without the overwhelm. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been following along, this is the perfect follow-up to my videos on content pillars and time-saving tips. So be sure to check them out after this one. Now let's get into today's topic, evergreen versus trendy content. First of all, what is evergreen content? Evergreen content is content that stays relevant over time. Think of it like the workhorse of your strategy. It continues to bring value weeks, months, and sometimes even years after you post it. A couple of examples would be how to use your product, a tutorial, frequently asked questions about your business, how to clean silver jewelry, behind the scenes on how you make your product, or what to do before a photo shoot if you're a photographer, for example. Evergreen content doesn't rely on trends or current events. It's rooted in value, education, or your brand story, which means it builds trust over time, shows up in search results, and can be reused or reposted in your content calendar. On the other hand, what is trendy content? So trendy content is based on viral audios, challenges, current events, memes, or seasonal happenings. It's timely, fast-moving, and great for achieving a wider audience quickly. Examples of trendy content would be jumping on a trending audio for a reel, participating in a viral challenge, using trending hashtags, reacting to a news story that's relevant to your niche, or a very specific example, Taylor Swift inspired outfits using our jewelry. This would have been a hit last year for the Eras Tour. Trendy content works because of the algorithm. Platforms like TikTok and Instagram reward creators for jumping in on what's hot right now. The pros and cons of evergreen and trendy content. Alright, so now that we know what evergreen content is and what trendy content looks like, let's do a side-by-side breakdown, because both of these have their strengths but also their limitations. Let's start with evergreen content. The first advantage of evergreen content, it has a long lifespan. Once you post it, it keeps performing for weeks, months, and even years. Think blog posts, Pinterest pins, YouTube videos, and even some Instagram carousels. If it's useful and searchable content, it works for you while you are sleeping. The second pro is that it's searchable and shareable. Because this type of content is often optimized for search, for example, like answering your frequently asked questions, it gets discovered more easily on platforms like YouTube, Pinterest, and even Google. Someone searches for a tutorial on how to clean a specific type of jewelry and you have a video on that, you win. Another advantage, it is easy to batch. Evergreen content isn't time sensitive. You can plan and create your content weeks in advance and then just schedule it. This is perfect for solo business owners that don't have the time to jump on every new trend. And last but not least, it builds trust. It's your chance to educate, show expertise, and help your audience. This type of content builds authority, and that leads to sales. But don't be fooled, evergreen content also has some disadvantages. For example, it has less potential to go viral. Let's be honest, evergreen content is rarely flashy. It's not always what goes viral. It's the steady player, but not the headline act. And the second one is slower short-term growth. Evergreen content may not explode overnight like a trending reel. It's a long game. You might not see instant engagement, but over time, the results will compound. Now let's talk trendy content. Trendy content has high engagement potential. Jumping on trends, especially early, can trigger the algorithm. Reels, TikToks, and even trending memes can bring a huge spike to views and reach. The second advantage of trendy content, it makes your brand feel current. Trends show that you're active, aware, and plugged into culture. This is especially important for certain industries like tech, fashion, and lifestyle. Trendy content is great for discovery because algorithms from Instagram or TikTok, for example, boost what's popular right now. So jumping on a trend can help you reach a wider audience outside of your current followers fast. But of course, trendy content also has some negatives. The first would be the short shelf life. Trendy content has an expiration date. The trending audio might be hot this week and forgotten the next. It can be exhausting to keep up. it is also easy to lose your brand voice. If you're consistently mimicking trends, your content might start to feel generic or inconsistent. It is easy to blend in rather than stand out. And of course, it's hard to plan ahead. Because trends come and go quickly, you have to act fast. That makes scheduling and batching content harder, if not impossible. And that is not ideal if you're managing your content solo or even with a small team. Here's the thing, there's no one is better than the other answer. Evergreen content is your foundation. It builds long-term growth, saves time, and builds trust. And trendy content is your amplifier. It boosts visibility, taps into fun moments, and adds variety. Just here's a quick visual recap for you in case you want to screenshot. Now, which one should you focus on? The truth is, you need both. But how much you lean into each depends on a couple of factors. First of all, the industry. Are you in fashion, beauty, lifestyle, or tech? Then trends are huge. Your content will not perform if you post about the new iPhone 8 months after its release. Are you in wellness, coaching, or handmade goods? Then Evergreen will carry you. The second factor that comes into play is your time and resources. If you're a solo business owner, Evergreen should be your base. It saves you time because you can plan ahead and batch create your content. Then sprinkle in some trends when you have the capacity. And it also depends on your goals. If you're trying to go viral, trendy content might help. But if you want sales and trust, Evergreen content usually converts better over time. In the next part of this video, I will show you how to blend the two into a sustainable strategy, no matter how much time or energy you have. So here's how to blend them for an efficient and powerful strategy. Step number 1, use evergreen content as your foundation. Batch create your FAQs, tutorials, testimonials, and product education posts, so this becomes your consistent, always-on content. Number 2, layer trendy content on top. Choose one day per week to post something trend-based, or even once a month if that is all you have time for. Keep an eye on trending sounds or formats in your niche, and repurpose your evergreen content with a trendy twist. So for example, turn your how to use our product video into a reel with a trending sound. Step number 3, track and adjust. Evergreen content performs better over time. Trendy content gives you spikes in views, but monitor what leads to engagement or follows. And also don't get discouraged if your trendy content flops. It happens to the best of us. So now let's do a real life example for a skincare brand. So an evergreen post could be how to layer your skincare. So you explain that you cleanse your skin first, use a toner, apply serums, moisturizer, whatever. The trendy version of that same post could be lip syncing to a trending audio while holding up the different steps of your skincare. The caption, if layering your skincare confuses you, watch this. It's the same message, but 2 different formats. This allows you to stay on brand while still being platform relevant. If this video helped you clarify your content strategy, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I've got more content planning videos coming for you soon. Also, let me know down in the comments, do you prefer using evergreen content or trendy content, or maybe both? I would love to know. And don't forget to check out my other videos. This one right here is specifically chosen for you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.